3, 2, 1, go, I think. Bit of a late timer start, but that's fine. And we're just gonna try and beat it under an hour and a half. And if I can do that, then I am pleased. And then the next time we play, I'll have a goal that's like beat it under an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. But for now, we have some splits to play against, and hopefully we can beat those times. I don't actually remember when I did this, but I've done it once. Mostly in this game, I've just been playing bingo lately, but I'm hoping that I can feasibly make it to the end of the game. I kind of want to reset already, but you know what? The best way to beat a time is... the best way to set a time is to have a really bad start, so that the next time you play the game, it is a lot easier to beat the starting time. And that means that the next runs you do will be more inspiring, because it's like, oh, I'm already ahead. What could possibly go wrong? And my goodness, I am trying to get the worst start in the world. I like it when that happens, when he puts the hat on the frog and then just comes back. I'm not really sure why that happens, but it is something that I've been doing consistently. I'm not really sure why that's a thing. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about bingo goals this time around, so I can just ignore the checkpoint here. I can just go around stuff. I only need a little bit of money, probably. I realistically only need money for, what is it? To buy like a moon and wooded with the route that I'm doing? I think the last time I did an any % run, I also just had no idea how to do Bowser's Kingdom. I definitely don't remember how to do Luncheon, which might bite me in the butt. I also don't know when I did a split. But I think I'm just going to do it when this screen goes black or something like that. Because I feel like that's an... How did I spend 3 minutes in Cap Kingdom last time? I actually have no idea. That seems like a fine time. Because 7 minutes Cascade, that seems like not even that unreasonable for my doing. So I'm wondering how I spent that long in Cap Kingdom, but whatever. Oh god, please don't capture the bullet, the guy. Not a bullet bill. We did it. We're gonna see how reasonable 7 minute Cascade Kingdom is, because I do feel like I can probably beat that even with the horrendous Cap Kingdom I just had. Go. Made it to the Odyssey. It's the name of the game. What else could you possibly want? That's right, nothing. It's perfect. It's a perfect run. I want to do world peace runs at some point as well, because those are fun. You end up doing a little bit more of the game. This seems rough, but it's fine. That clearly made it on top of the platform. We all saw it, we all agree. That's fine. Oh my god. How did I get hit twice? That it might actually be an issue. I'm gonna just real quickly just grab this. Wow, that's something I don't think I've ever actually had happen before. Perfect fight. Absolutely disgraceful. But I still think this will be under 7 minutes for Cascades. I'm not really sure what I was doing, but yeah, fair enough. It was my first run, to be fair. The first run has to be terrible, because it sets the vibe for the next run so well. But I don't know if there was parts in the run at least that were reasonable. But we're gonna find out with the splits, I suppose. Just need to get one more moon and then we can leave. Don't listen to Cappy, it keeps saying to put the hat on the globe. It's just not enough to do that with 4 moons. We did it. We beat Cascade Kingdom, and I think we're under 7 minutes, provided there's not that many cutscenes. And there is a lot of cutscenes, to be fair, but I think we're still fine. I could argue that that's not the best place to split, but that's fine. I think it's a part where I don't really have to press too many other buttons, and I think that's... It seems like a reasonable spot to put the split, but it's also like... I can see myself not having done the split until like after all of this dialogue. No idea. We're gonna see at the end of We're gonna see at the end of Moon Kingdom whether or not my splits are reasonable or not. Now, can we get the bird? Yes, we can. Everything's okay in the world. Get this. And then into the pipe we go. I need to learn how to... I need to learn where this moon is. I need to learn how to do spin pounds. Because you can do ground pounds after spinning and it's like a little bit quicker all over the place in the entire run. But it's one of those techniques that's just a little weird. Like just weird enough that it's a little bit awkward to learn. So I just never really bothered. We're also just stealing a moon there, which is a little rude, I suppose. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's the only way to power this spaceship that we have, and no one else is using these moons. Alright, yeah. That's the second time today that's gone wrong. Which is surprising, because this is not even a hard jump. I don't know what's happening. I'm losing my mind here. Don't worry about it. It's all part of the plan. This is how we have a goal that's an hour and a half, because sometimes, even the most basic things are like a nightmare. But we're gonna make it work. Yep, that was the dive. I guess we're just climbing the stairs. Perfect. Now, I would like to have a little bit more money. There is some money coming up ahead in Jaxi. I'm hoping that I can do the clip this time to just get into the Sphinx room instead. It isn't too difficult, but there is some issues with it in terms of timing that I'm not... yeah. I've decided I'm going to learn this right now because this is ridiculous. Because it's really not that hard. But also my button presses are not coming through apparently, which is a little worrying. Gonna try one more time and then we're just gonna move on. I guess we're just moving on. I don't know. Maybe today is just not the day for that. It is surprising. That's like not that difficult of a clip. So a little disheartening, but we're gonna just go another direction. And then we'll just talk to the Sphinx instead. Maybe we won't actually need to, but it just sort of depends on my money situation once I get out of here. Because I'll have enough to buy a moon at least. But if I die, then that becomes very scary. But we're just not going to die. And I think that will also be a reasonable solution to the problem. But just in case. This is a very weird route through Sand Kingdom, but whatever. It's something different in it. People don't talk to the Sphinx these days anymore. I'm trying to do the world a service. So everyone's just clipping into his weird little alcove here. And that's not fair to him. I didn't get a lot of money there, but we don't need that much. Because now I can at least go here. Get the cactus moon, get the bird moon. Get the notes moon, and we can leave. I've done that so many times. You just need to not throw your hat as well, and then you just don't capture the cactus a second time. I never noticed Lakitu is just right there in the ice as well. It makes sense, like he is there when you come back to the kingdom later. After you've beaten all the bosses and such, and then he's just fishing. Just never really realized he's just hanging out in the big ice block, waiting for that to happen. Now, even with that minor disaster, that is still faster than the Sand Kingdom in this split, which I'm guessing that I died a lot in the bullet bill jump to the Jaxi ruins, because I do remember I struggled with that a lot for a while. And I can see myself losing a lot of time to that and no longer really losing that time, because now I at least sort of understand how that jump works. But my goodness, I would like... I need to look back onto that clip into the Sphinx room, because it is not that difficult of a clip. You just sort of do a spin throw as the platform is coming towards you and you just are in the wall. And, you know, it saves some time, you get some money. Makes life a little bit easier for sure. But, I don't know. I haven't gotten it in a while, so I should probably just take a minute to practice it for next time. Wow, great jump! At least Cappy's happy about it, and that means something to me as well. I also need to sit down and learn leg clip here, but that's like a story for another time. fish. Sorry, Dory. I didn't mean to attack you, it just makes my hitbox just a little bit bigger. I wonder if this moon's faster than the crate moon. It probably is. Just because you can, from here, just go immediately to the boss. But, God, it does take a while to spawn that moon. I need to also stop doing that. Like, if you throw your hat there, then he just ends up sort of bouncing around in a way that does not help. But I'm always a little scared that I'm not going to time it right otherwise, and then it sort of falls apart. There is a lot I still need to learn to do consistently, but I'm having fun. But that's Lake Kingdom done, really. I don't know how I gained the amount of time that I did, because there really isn't that much to do in Lake Kingdom. That can lose that amount of time, I feel, but you know. Life is full of mysteries. I guess it isn't that much time saved. It is just a lot of cutscenes. It was like 25 seconds. I just don't think there is 25 seconds of things to do in Lake Kingdom. Okay, wooded. Can I do this again? Because it worked out reasonably last time. I'm just gonna throw my hat. I'm just gonna throw my hat at the bunny. Get a different rock to break open. This rock right here. I got it to work in the bingo earlier, which I'm surprised by because it's not something I've practiced. But it does feel a little bit quicker, at least, to just get it done with that rock. Spend money. I will. And away we go. Try that again. I'm gonna try something here. It probably won't work, but... Am I in the wall now? No. You can clip in there, but it's one of those clips that... I need to get the hang of the timing. There's like a very specific timing that you can do to clip through that wall after grabbing the moon, but it's tricky to learn because once you've grabbed the moon, you have to load the game to try it again. Which makes it, as far as tricks go, fairly annoying to learn. But it's also one of those things where it's like, I'll get around to it one day. Oop. Similarly, there's like a similar clip you can do here, where you can clip through the wall on the right side of this room. And you end up just jumping to the end of the sub area afterwards, which does save some time. because you don't have to wait for the cycles to line up so you can actually just swim out of here. Fortunately, due to all the shenanigans that I was trying, the water was already raised so we could just leave. Oh, you can actually make that. I've been waiting for those moving platforms for so long, and you really don't have to. I kind of thought you couldn't easily jump that high. But you can actually just jump all the way there, which actually... that's good to know for every future attempt of doing that. Anyway, we're just here for the one moon, and then we can move on. Nope, nope, that's not what we want. We'll come back to that moon in a second. There we are. Acceptable. I think I will say that in terms of time save compared to these splits, I assume most of it will be in like after Metro Kingdom. Because I know that just Metro Kingdom alone took me a while to learn. I'm thinking about it now, I don't know if I really know the best route through Metro Kingdom. Similarly with like Luncheon, I'm more comfortable with stuff like Seaside Kingdom now, and I'm hoping that that will be enough to at least complete my goal of under an hour and a half, which should be very possible. Like, an hour and a half is quite a long time. I know I lost quite a bit of time in Moon Kingdom during this run as well, because I think I died a lot near like the final part of the run, which does just cost a lot of time in terms of places to die. So I'm assuming that that is where the main time save is going to be, assuming I know where to go. But I am a little worried about Luncheon Kingdom. That's coming up later in the run because I just haven't practiced it that much, so hopefully I have a decent idea where moons are. What? Mario? Now, Spewart, this boss is the hardest boss in the game. He goes into his hat. He goes into his hat. Mario? Exactly. Thank you for agreeing with me on these important topics. Sometimes Mario just doesn't do what you want him to do. It is actually kind of an issue, like, actually, where the game will occasionally just drop inputs and you don't really realize how much that happens until you play this game exclusively for hundreds of hours. And I'm definitely not yet at hundreds of hours, but I'm slowly progressing my way through there, and I like to believe that sometimes the game just doesn't agree with my inputs. I think I've lost time here, actually. Which is fair enough. Wooded is not really a kingdom where... It's not that complicated, to be honest, in terms of as far as kingdoms go. So I can imagine I had at least one split in the previous run that's better than this one. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Cloud Kingdom, similarly, there's just not that... Like, there is some time save here with, like, quick ways to fight Bowser that I definitely haven't learned, but it's also just seconds. It's not big amounts of time save that you're gonna get from this boss fight in particular, so it's like, what are you gonna do, you know? I'll learn it at some point, but definitely not at this stage of learning how to play this game somewhat well. Starting to think there really isn't that many places where you need money in this run, huh? Like I buy 1 moon in Wooded with the route that I'm using. And there isn't really many other places that I can think of where it would be good to buy a moon. There isn't really that many shops in the game, to be fair, that are outside. There's like 2 or something in the game. And for the other ones, you need to go through a loading zone, which, since I'm playing on the Switch 1, it does take a few seconds. I don't know when I split here. Like here? That seems reasonable. Because now I'm entering Lost Kingdom, so there isn't really much space here to put a split anywhere else, I suppose. Alright. Be nice to me, tree. Whoop. I've been seeing other people do that jump slightly differently, because you can do... I need to get this food. You can do a jump immediately after grabbing your hat, which is in fact high enough to just jump to that part of the level. I kind of want to learn how to do that, because it's not that big of a time save, but it looks more fun. Which is ultimately the most important part of learning any speed tech. Like, it just makes the flow a bit better. And I like that. I will also risk here not picking up this checkpoint. This may bite me in the butt, we're gonna find out together, but I feel like I've done this enough time now that this will probably be fine. Watch out for the little guy. Please grab the moon. Get hit by the guy. Hopefully, he seemed kind of close. Seems kind of close to the platform there, but it worked out. And then finally down here. And then under the bridge, where at this point it doesn't really matter if I die that much, but it would be nice if I wait until I've grabbed this moon. And since we didn't grab the checkpoint, that should put me back to the Odyssey, and then everything will be okay to leave. That went fine. A little messy of a jump to get to the sort of main part of the kingdom, but beyond that, I think that was reasonable. I think that was reasonable. Kind of forgot about one cutscene there, but if we ignore that, then everything is fine. Now, Metro Kingdom, I left it 41 minutes last time, and there is just a lot of ways to lose time in this kingdom. It's quite large as well, so I'm hoping that it's gonna go well. We're just gonna do our best here. I've been learning to do that instead of the long jump I've been doing, and it's honestly not hard at all. I kind of struggled with it for a while, but I think I was just doing the jump fully wrong. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how I was doing the jump fully wrong, but I definitely was. We'll get that moon later. Okay, good so far. I am pretty much any time I enter this tower, I am just holding my breath through the entire duration of it. So as long as sort of the basic stuff goes fine, I can breathe again, and that's nice. I like breathing during my runs. This is a little scary. Oh my god. That dive was not intentional, and I barely landed on the platform. So that worked out in a way that I am happy with. My heart is racing. There we go. Please be nice, game. Yep. Aiming is going as expected. It is just not really listening to me that well, which is unfortunate. This is a very motion control heavy area in terms of aiming, and I don't know what, if my like hand position is just wrong at the start of this fight, but actually just sort of neutralizing the aiming is surprisingly difficult for me. And it kind of makes this part take a little bit longer because you have to wait for him to travel quite long distances compared to if you shoot him immediately, which is a little unfortunate, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Oh no. We're gonna make it work. Oh, he's so high up. Never mind, we're not making this work at all. Unfortunately, also missed one of the shots. It's fine. This is what happens in this fight. Sometimes it goes wrong a little bit. You can two-cycle him, and sometimes that's just not meant to be. And today's one of those days. Now, it is fortunately the same two segments that I need to hit, but my god, he is zooming. Good god, that was rough, but we made it work. We're done with the fight. We don't need to worry about it anymore. In terms of learning things in this game, this fight is something I should spend time on to just practice aiming and hand positions and whatnot, but my god, even saying that sounds so boring. And I don't really want to do it. So, maybe in a future time, but definitely not anytime soon. I don't think I usually get more than a 3 cycle anyway, so it's like sort of the standard for this boss that it's either 2 or 3. So it's a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. But it does feel better when you get the 2 cycle. Nope. 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 Oh my god, Mario. That seems too far away. Maybe it's good enough. Hey, it is. Little messy, but whatever. We need something for the next run to beat. And that's what we're doing now. If the run goes too well, then future attempts will be too disheartening. So, if anything, this is actually a positive. Oh, you just stand slightly further back. That makes sense. So many times I've been hitting that water tower lately that I figured it was just my life purpose to hit that water tower with my hat. But if you just stand a little bit further back, it's actually not that bad. Okay. Yep, I saw that happen. In slow motion. And away we go. Finally to get that moon that I looked at earlier. Earlier today I messed up this jump to the trash can somehow, which I'm gonna take some measures to not mess it up again. But just being real careful with it. From here we jump down to that moon right there. I once again threw my hat, which is gonna cause problems. But at this point in the run, at least there is this, so I can very easily go back up again. It's so strange, that one in particular, that throwing your hat causes the issues it does. It's not really that strange, I suppose, but it is annoying. And it's something I need to stop doing. And I feel like it's not that difficult to stop doing that either, so I should just not press the hat button, but it is a button that you press so frequently. And it's so fun to throw hat in this video game. Ugh. I think we'll probably still be ahead of the splits after this kingdom at least, so that's good. Even with all that. Didn't use my cap throw there because I feel like I jumped on it earlier. And if you do that and not really ever land, then you just don't get a cap bounce again, and that would have made me just fall down. So I'd rather not risk it.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. But I think we might be ahead. There's a couple cutscenes here before we can truly leave. There's 2 more moons to get after this, so we're just gonna see. Come on, Mario. No need for that. Avoid the tree. And with that, we are done in Metro Kingdom. Just a few more movies to watch and we can leave. And at least it'll be under 40 minutes that we leave Metro Kingdom, which I am okay with. I think we're not even losing time. I say carefully and not confidently. I'm not doing math. I might barely lose time, I'm not sure. How do you add 2 minutes to 41 minutes in something or another? Yeah. Yeah, wow. I'll take it, I suppose. Now we'll buy a moon here, which is... I still don't actually know what the route in this kingdom is, if I'm being fully honest. I've just sort of been vibing through it every time I've gotten here. But there really isn't that many places you can go anyway, so it's like, it's probably fine. First order of business is the most important character in the game, of course, which is Captain Toad. Hiding away somewhere in the fog. I wonder, does this kingdom look sort of atrocious on stream? I actually don't know. But I figured with the amount of snow that's here, it probably doesn't help. But also you're only in the snow for a little bit, so it's like, probably doesn't matter too much. Where am I? Nope, that's not a cutscene. mashing start on instinct because there might be a cutscene there. Okay, then we buy a moon before we go upstairs. Since I have the money for it anyway. Ba la boop biddy boo ba. Okay, we're good. That looked a little bit scary, but it worked out. At most, it would have been a bonk. And fall all the way down, I suppose. That's not ideal. Come on. There you go. Slightly scary room here, but it's only slightly scary. I have definitely died plenty in this room. And hopefully today will not be one of those days. But from the look of things, everything will be fine. It's a weird room for sure. Like, if you just end up in the wrong place, it's so easy to just get blown into the poison and then you just insta-die. And the amount of times I've done that is unfortunate. But so far this seems to be going alright. I think I want to go into this one right here. Get me some Goombas. Nope, don't kill him. Need him alive. Need to run around in their little Goomba bodies. And we need all 4 of them to press this switch. This is also one of those rooms where you can very easily jump to the story moon. But I never actually know what like the correct spot is to initiate the jump, and I just haven't really looked into it. So we're just gonna do it from here because I know it works and it's very easy. It's still surprising to me that the big icicle above where I jump past basically is intended to be thrown down to create a bridge, but it's such a unintuitive thing to do when the moon is right there. But it is there. And I'll be honest, I don't even really remember this room that well, so we're just gonna hopefully bumble our way through relatively easily. Because we only need the one moon here. It's around the corner. And then we can leave. Off to a place where it's warmer and more confusing. I don't think I have the correct route for this kingdom, but we're going to go on a journey. We're gonna grab some moons, and it will be enough moons to leave. There'll be a funny little glitch. It has everything you could possibly want from a kingdom. And also the glitch is very easy to do, which is always a positive. I forgot to split, that's fine. Late split, but we still save time magically. Should have probably skipped the split instead, but it is fine. It doesn't matter. That way. Wait, nope. A little bit further. Need to be here. I think I remember where to go. I hope I remember where to go. That was both a bonk and it wasn't. I don't. Sure, I guess. I heard the bonk sound. He still went through the pipe. Whatever. I'll take it, Mario. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. Nope. Like that one time there, he just didn't feel like diving. I respect it. Not happy about it, but Mario decides ultimately where we're going. So this is the point in the route where I'm like, I don't really know the best way to go, but this will take me to a fish. That's easy enough to capture. And there is plenty of moons nearby, so I think this is correct, but I haven't really watched the like route video in a bit. But I think it's fine. And I'm hoping that it will end up with the correct amount of moons at the end. Because you only need 10 moons to leave this kingdom. But if I end up with 9, it's kind of just an awkward kingdom to get a 10th moon. So I'm just sort of hoping this works out. There is Dory. I'm just going to grab this real quick because I would like to have it. I think I'm good with moons. Recently I've been playing this game again, just trying to get all the moons, just for fun. And getting everything in Seaside is a miserable experience. So I'm glad that you only really need the 10 moons to leave this place. Because good God, there is just a lot to get in this kingdom that takes so long. Alright, so please. There we go. Out of bounds. Come on. Am I still out of bounds? I hope so. Yep, we're still good. Okay. Which means we can enter the Sphinx room unimpeded. Get one more moon. That went alright. That was actually honestly fine. As far as Seaside Kingdom goes, I'll take that. Because it is a kingdom where I tend to get lost otherwise, so I am fully okay with how that went. There we go. 4 minutes ahead. Seems fine. Still under an hour entering Luncheon Kingdom. I'm fully okay with that. Hopefully I'll be under an hour as well when we leave. Hello, Dingo. Welcome to the speedrun. In like 7 minutes, the world record will be done. I will not be done. But that is okay. This is like run number 2, so we're just gonna take it. Yeah, it might be a triple, isn't it? Yeah. Is it? I feel like I've done that without, but... Nope. Come on, Mario. I need you to work with me here. There we go. Okay. I will say, this kingdom, I fully expect that it's possible that I both gain a bunch of time here, but also that I just lose a bunch because I don't know where I'm going. But we're gonna see. You can skip this fight, but it's tricky. Plus, it's always fun to fight Spewart. He's such a powerhouse. And it just makes me feel better if I'm able to defeat him. We did it. Speward is dead. No longer a scourge on this world. So far so good. I think this is usually the part where I get a little lost, because there's a lot of weird little ground pound moons all over the place. And it can be easy to forget about one of them. But hopefully we'll be fine. I think we don't get the sharp moon here. Exactly, Dingo. You're saying what we're all thinking. So we go... Let's just jump from here. I might get slots just because I'm not 100% confident about the moon route here. And I just want to have enough moons to leave. I'm sort of surprised I managed to get the slots here in one attempt, because it is the hardest one. And I frequently miss at least one of them, so I'm kind of happy with how that went for sure. Break the box. Now there's another ground pound on that pillar right there. And then there's a turnip behind me. Kind of wish I got the checkpoint in this town, and I'm fairly sure I didn't. Hit the throw. So far so good. Get the fireball. Go like that way. For yet another ground pound moon, just randomly in the ocean. Gave me back my friend. I do need this sub area, I think, as well. So this is Forks, I believe. Yes. Yep. Sure enough, that went fine for the most part. Okay. I'm honestly sort of surprised how this is going. And I think the easiest way is to just grab this little guy. I think you can... Yeah, you can go over here, that's it. And then just make your way sort of up top here. No. Ooh, Cappy, you went so far away. That's not good. Where do I go here? Is it here? This seems easier. Go. Perfect. And then Story Moon, one more ground pound, and then the triple moon. I think that's right. I think I went the right way. I should have grabbed that guy, but, you know, I like going on journeys. Come on. There you go. Nope. Yeah, I think I actually got the right moons, I guess. I'm just shocked. No. I definitely got one too many, I think. Did I? Yeah, I did get one too many somewhere. Because there's a ground pound moon coming up, which I haven't gotten yet. Which I guess I can skip. And there's one light the torch moon, I think. Like immediately here. So I got something that's out of the route, but I don't know which one, and I feel like it was fine. Probably slots if I had to guess, because it's just a little bit out of the way. But this moon is kind of free. I'll just not get the ground pound moon, because it is kind of in an awkward spot anyway. Which is to say I don't exactly know where it is. The honest truth, I don't know where that moon is. It's somewhere just off the path. Like below here, I think. I'm not gonna worry about it. Cool. Definitely saving time here, I'm fairly sure. Compared to these splits. Honestly, that went fine. I'm not sure if I've died this run, which is surprising, but I guess we've gotten past a lot of the scary stuff where it's very easy to die. But there's still scary stuff coming up. If we can keep this pace, it'll definitely be under an hour and a half, which is the current goal. Just need to keep up this pace of being ahead this much. I will say the next kingdom I haven't practiced at all ever. I don't know if there is like some fast strats-ish, but for the most part it's just a lot of waiting. And I just haven't bothered to learn anything about this place, so I'm just sort of hoping there's not a way to accidentally die, because it's never really happened. But there might be a way to just die somewhere randomly. It's just kind of a weird kingdom. Yep. Ugh. I do feel like there's not really going to be much time gain or time loss here, assuming I don't die. Nope. Apparently you have to walk forward a little bit. That's good to know. I could have avoided that maybe a little bit, but that would have required me to move at all. I'm pretty sure there's like a hint art somewhere there as well, but I never actually know exactly where it is. I know it's like under these scratches, I'm fairly sure. I have gotten it in life, but I never fully know exactly where it is. It makes like a little Captain Toad pop up that just sort of stays around. I don't know. It ultimately doesn't really matter. I don't need coins anymore. And it's really just more of a novelty than anything at this point. But there he is! I knew he was out there somewhere. Now he's gonna be spooked throughout this entire fight. You can spin him around. It gives you something to do during the fight beyond waiting, you know? I'm surprised I didn't take damage there, but I'll take it. What a kingdom. At least I found Captain Toad. You know, at the end of the day, at least I found the hint art that I have talked about at least a few times. So I have 30 minutes to beat Bowser's in Lost Kingdom, or Moon Kingdom rather. I don't know why this split is called Lost Kingdom. It's called Ruined Kingdom. So the split name is wrong, but that's fine. Ultimately, what's the difference between Lost and Ruined? In regards to kingdoms. I am losing time, but also I didn't know I forgot I had to roll forward. So yeah, there is that. There is that. So I think I need to get 2 extra moons here next to all the story moons. And also, I will say, the boss fight of this kingdom, I should have practiced, and I definitely didn't. So that might be a place where we're actually going to lose time. Because I don't really remember how well it went last time I did this. But we're going to find out. I think there's a moon here that I can get reasonably easy. If I do like this... Oh, that might be bad, but we're gonna find out. Yep, I was kind of hoping to capture that Pokio again afterwards, but that's fine. I don't need to. We can just walk. I'm fairly sure last time I did this, I didn't actually know where the moons were, how many I needed. Oh my god. So I might just gain some time on not getting extra moons. It's just I'm worried about the mech fight at the end here. Because it is specific what you need to do. And I sort of think I know what I have to do, but I'm not super confident about it, so I might just take it slow just in case. But we'll see. Is the other moon here? I forget. I don't know. I think it was. That's fine. We'll make it work. As per usual, we'll make it work. Get you. I think I jump up here. I want to say... to get this shard, and then like the one... can I get this like this? Yeah. And then finally... Because I think there's an easy moon to get like at the very start of this kingdom. And this one as well. And that is 2 moons, so this might be enough. I'm not 100% certain. I don't really need to be a Pokio anymore, I suppose, but it is just fun to tippy-tap around. Which is ultimately also a very important part of the run. To have fun. If you're not having fun, what's the point? Is it here? Maybe this is where the moon is that I'm thinking of. Because this is like... Because there's one moon that's just sort of there. Yeah, this is this one. Which I don't think I need to get, but I just feel like I should. As a personal favor to Miyamoto. For personally putting that moon there where everyone's really happy about it. Okay. Who are we fighting first? Hat Boy? Yeah. I missed. Which one was it? Was it that one? I hope so. That's 2. Okay, I'm getting a little close to death here. so we're just gonna chill. Can't seem to find the guy anymore, so I'm just gonna chill and jump around him. Could have gone worse, could have gone better. I'm not really that pressed about it, to be honest. This is very much the kingdom where I have so little practice with everything that I don't really know how rough things are going, if I'm being fully honest. This is also one of those bosses where I think the last time I did it, I didn't realize you just had to run slightly to the right. Because it makes this attack actually hit. Whereas otherwise it just sort of throws the explosion away in a way that just doesn't progress the fight at all. Which, stuff like that is so easy to miss when you're watching. Okay. And now that I know that, this fight is so much easier to do. It's like the easiest thing in the world. You just need to know you need to jump to the right. I was just fully unaware. Last time I did this, I'm fairly sure. But that's okay. I know now. The worrying part of the run is coming. I mean, pretty much the entire next part is the worrying part of this kingdom. Because there's a lot of platforming here, there's a lot of Pokio movement, then the mech comes up. Like, there is just a lot of stuff that can feasibly go wrong here, so I'm just gonna do my best. And hope that's enough. Do I want this one? Don't think I want this one, but it's the one I've decided to go for. I think there's one up ahead here. Yeah, there is one. That's fine. We're just going on a slightly longer walk than intended with our little Pokio. So far, fine. Nope. I'm just gonna wait. And there is that done. Ah! And now the next scary part, which is the actual mech fight, which I'm just gonna do my best once again. I'm just gonna see if I sort of understand the slightly fast strats for this. But I need to practice this a lot. That is not a great start of the fight, mentally speaking. But that's fine. We'll make it work. There is some hearts around this area. Okay, so far, fine. I wasn't counting, which I should be doing. Because there's a lot of like specific times to do stuff. Because otherwise it's just very hard to actually hit the attack against this boss. I think after he's done with this, he needs to do 5 steps, and then I jump off to attack the one on the side here. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was rough. Two, 3, 4, 5. There we go. No. Unfortunate. Try and grab this here. Hopefully not die. I don't have a Pokio. I can't get that heart. I will just run to this one. It's getting a little bit too dicey for me. I'm gonna play this safe. The fight has gone surprisingly okay for the most part. It's just I need to get a Pokio for the last bit. Ooh, God. I'll just grab this since I'm here. And we're just gonna play this out nice and slow. Better to take my time than to die here at this point. Thank you for the raid, Fluffy Quack. I think this should be fine. Oof! Oy, oy, oy. I am okay with this. This has gone fine. That was like the part of the run I was most worried about, to be honest, beyond like the next skip that's coming up, which is a Moon Kingdom. Which I'm just not that good at, to be honest, but I'm happy how this has gone so far. And yeah, also unsurprisingly, this is like a 5-minute time save compared to the previous run, because the mech fight is just very specific, and I definitely didn't know what I was doing last time, and I kind of know what I'm doing this time around. I think I have enough moons. I'm like fairly sure I do. Yeah. So we're just full on good. Anyway, hello everyone from the raid. Hope you're enjoying. We're playing Super Mario Odyssey, trying to go slightly quick. We're trying to go quicker than the last time I played this. Slightly quick. And so far succeeding. Hopefully I can do the last kingdom of the game kind of quick enough that everything's good. I am 10 minutes ahead. If only you knew a cutscene skip. Honestly, yeah, there is so many cutscenes in this game. One good strat for this game, two good strats for this game that I'm not applying right now is playing in Chinese, because I just I play the game in English at times where I need the language to be English enough that it would annoy me. So I'd rather just play in English, even though it's a little bit slower. The other strat I should be doing is playing on a Switch 2, because it does save on load times a decent amount. But I have not yet decided to invest probably 60 euros. I don't know if there's an upgrade kit to get the Switch 2 version. But I don't want to spend the money on it because it honestly looks virtually identical. And the game runs fine on Switch 1. Buy a Switch 2 and overclock it. I think that's against the rules, but I'm not 100% sure if they specified it. So, you know, there is that. Oh, that could be bad. Never mind. Alright, can I do this in one attempt? That would be really nice. Nope. This is something I'm just not very good at. Just in general. So this might take a minute. That was kind of far. Might be good. Alright, we're good. Never mind. Everything's okay in the world. I'm getting this checkpoint just because I'm scared. But that skips most of the kingdom, which is nice. You don't have to learn Chinese, you just have to skip the text in Chinese. Though I don't know if there's a test at the end of the run to make sure that you understand everything that happened. If you're playing in a language you don't speak. But I think it's unlikely. Learning Chinese is legal. Yeah? Yeah? Come on. Oh, come on. There was no need for that. That was on my head. I would argue. I think the last run I did, I weirdly struggled with this fight as well. Like, I struggled with every single part of this kingdom. Even though it's basically, if you know what you're doing, it's sort of almost impossible to die to some of these attacks. But I just really struggled with it, and then I died at the end a few times as well. I'm fairly sure, like, it was just a mess of an ending. There we go. One more, and then we're good. Oh, right. Forgot about this attack. He doesn't do it in Cloud Kingdom, and I don't play the full game enough. Oop. Oop. Oh, that could be bad. Yeah, that's not what we want to do. I did not mean to put on the hat immediately. Two, three, one. Weehoo! As Mario says, famously. Alright, so I just need to not die at this final section, and then we're good. I actually don't know how long this section is. But I'm just gonna play this sort of safe and boring. Try not to die. Maybe throw a fireball every now and then. Which you can. Bowser can do that. Nope. I'm looking at the screen, I promise. Triple jump. Okay. Good luck with watching football, Fake. Hope they kick well. Oop. Nice and boring. So nice. Everything's good. Alright, so that... I remember dying there and being sad. So we've gotten past the mental block of this run for sure. Now it's just some pillars and then we're good. I actually don't know where you respawn if you die here. This is not hitting any of them. That's fine. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm just gonna throw fireballs. Oh my god, please, Bowser. Ooh. So this is like actually like under an hour and 20 minutes, which I was kind of making like in my head to be the next goal. So I think this run went, for my doing, fine. Because I think this is where timing ends. So I win. So that's good. I am now confidently under like 30 minutes of the world record. So yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with this, to be honest. We're not watching the ending, I'm sorry. I sort of did not expect it to go this well. The start was really rough, but the end went a lot better for my doing than I think I've ever done, really. So I'll take that. for sure. But yeah, that was, I'll take that. I think the last time I did Moon Kingdom, it was so bad. I did it just terribly. So I'm kind of happy this went reasonably. Hey, Pavinto, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't really know what to do now, because this was sort of the next goal I had planned to go for. Glitchless? No. I forget if this is glitch. No, I guess if you can't fish clip, it probably isn't. But not glitch heavy, I would say. It's more or less just a normal game with just like a couple places where you go through a wall. But I think next time I'll try to do a speed run. I might do the world peace run instead, because it's got a little bit more interesting stuff going on for it as well. But for now, I'm happy with this. This is sort of all I had planned for the stream. Sorry to the raiders who just arrived, but that is going to be the end for me. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, everyone. And yeah, that's all I got. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Next time, I don't know when next time is. Maybe not this week, because this week is a bit weird, but hopefully somewhere in the weekend probably I will stream again, and I will hopefully see y'all there. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.